Hello and welcome back to Legends of the Dead. We are continuing to take some land up here in the north and all the way up to between the S and the H over here because we want to A, get some land for our Head of Faith, and B, we want to get the last holy site to be controlled by our religion. So that should be fairly straightforward, and that's the war that we're currently in. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to do something the comments asked us to do, which is to have a look at our vassals' realms. So, let's have a little bit of a look here. Now, before we have a look at our vassal realm, let's just have a look at where our realm spreads from. So it's all the way from Iceland over here, all the way down this way, plus this bit of land. The reason why I want to show where our land is first is because when we go into direct vassal mode, it's not entirely easy to tell what's a direct vassal and what's another nation. So, here we go. First of all, down here we have Zaporizhia, which is the one that we went to war for not so long ago. We have White Rus above it, which actually has some land all the way up here. We have Lithuania, which currently has Iceland up here. We have a couple of duchies along the coast here, most of which I believe are part of the Kingdom of Lapland in there. The bits that aren't are part of Norway and Sweden. So this bit's Norway, and then I think we have a few bits down here that are technically part of Sweden, although Finland still has a lot of those. Then moving our way down again, we have Finland, and Finland controls land from here all the way down here and a little bit below Ruthenia. Finland's kind of a problem. When we're going to be sorting out our vassals, which I don't know when we're going to do that, Finland is someone that we're going to want to split down into sensible bits. You know when we might want to split Finland? We might want to split Finland when we create, or when we get partition. I think that seems like a good point to do vassal management. Because at that point we can decide exactly what we want, and by extension what we want our vassals to hold. And I think that's going to be a good point to do that. Anyway, that is our vassal lands, and if I split Finland a little bit more, you can see that actually they are in kind of individual duchies, so it's not too bad, right? Although, wait a second, is this Finland actually underneath that Finland? No, these are separate Finlands. Oh, right, yeah. So this is the Duchy of Finland, while this is the Kingdom of Finland. So Finland's actually split in two already, which is even worse. So, yeah. A lot that we need to do. The problem is they hold the duchy, which is over, like, this is de jure what the Duchy of Finland should be, and they only hold one bit of land within that. But because they don't hold another duchy title and they hold so much land, they're going to keep that duchy title because, you know, they need to have something to put the land underneath, right? It all just becomes hugely messed up. Really, they should hold the Duchy of Uppland or the Duchy of Norland. And then they shouldn't hold the Duchy of Finland, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure I want to do vassal management just yet. Maybe when we get partition I'll do vassal management, because then we'll be able to say what land we want specifically, and then it's much easier to say what land should go to the vassals after that. The other thing that we need to look at is this, the fact that we can grant vassals to rightful lieges. There are a couple that make sense, right? Like Savo to Finland, if we have a look at de jure Savo is entirely within the Kingdom of Finland. So that makes sense, but there's no reason to give land to people if you don't have to give land to them, right? Finland currently already likes us, and that's despite them being a powerful vassal who's not in the council, and them desiring these two titles, right? So there's no reason to give Finland this, because what we could do is we can wait till the next character takes over. Finland's still going to be unhappy because they're not in the council, and they're still going to be unhappy because they desire that land. We can then, as the next character, give them the land, which will then mean that they'll be happier because they've got the land, and because you've granted it to them, you'll get an extra bonus. So, yeah, there are reasons not to do it. So that's kind of the same for that one. We don't want to give them the Duchy of Finland for obvious reasons, because none of it's actually within the Kingdom of Finland, so it would extend them even further. And Mantarovo. Where's Mantarovo? I'm not entirely sure. Can you show me where that is? Oh, right. So why would you become Finland's vassal? I guess you must control a duchy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one of his vassals controls the duchy that Mantarovo was in. So it's the Duchy of Oberon Osh, which is part of... Yes, so he is a vassal of this guy, which is why he desires that title. So, in theory, we could grant that vassal... You know what I think we will do? I'm going to give Finland a little land, but not like in the normal way. That's not what I meant to do. I'm going to grant Oberon Osh directly to you. Or Mantarovo, I should say, directly to you. And the reason I'm going to do that... Wait, am I not able to grant that title directly to you? Wait, are you an independent realm? Wait a sec. No, you're my vassal. So I'm not able to grant that person directly to him? I didn't know that. Oh, in which case, no, I'm not going to do that. Although Finland might sort it out anyway. I was thinking if I granted it directly to them, then it kind of makes sense, because all the land in the duchy is directly underneath. But anyway, let's not worry about that. It says that this land needs to go to White Rust. How does White Rust feel about me? Again, White Rust likes me at 100, so there's no real reason to give them the land. And this is quite a lot of land that we giving them. So this land here is what is suggesting we give White Rust. Because that part of White Rust, so that's the Kingdom of White Rust over here to the left, that has this duchy in it. But this person holds land which is outside the duchy. So if we gave White Rust that vassal, they would get all of this land. So we actually want to sort out how much land the vassal has before we give it to White Rust. So, yeah. A lot of these are under the, you gotta sort out one thing first, then sort out another thing kind of thing. And then it's like, yeah, might as well wait until we do it all at once, rather than trying to do half measures right now. Anyway, let's get on to what we're doing. Prisoners need to be ransomed. I'm going to ransom you. And I'm going to ransom you. Why am I not converting these people or anything like that? Well, the reason is very simple. We are losing money at an alarming rate and we need to stop that. So, that's about it. Right, let's get to sieging. We've lost our court tutor. Okay, what happened to my court tutor? Well, I assume he died, but let's put in a new one. New court tutor. Oh, we also can I put in a wet nurse? I think that's because we have the ward. Yeah, so new tutor is going to be our daughter Driffa. Although we could find someone better potentially in time. A new wet nurse is going to be this person. Excellent. Excellent health, has a child, and hail. Alright. You'll love to see it. We can ransom this person for 10. I will 100% ransom them for 10. Love to see it. Right, over here. Get to sieging. We got a new martial perk, and we are now going to take sappers. This is perfect, because we can actually see it in real time. So we're leading the army. 51 days left. I'm going to take sappers. Sappers gives all of these categories 0.1 siege progress. So let's do that. It will now take 26 days, so that halved our siege time. Pretty big, if you ask me. Pretty big. Nice. Next one. And we'll start sieging this. You'll love to see it. How long is it going to take us here? 4 months. Why? Fort level is too high. Because my siege men at arms aren't good enough? Wow. Okay. Interesting. Another vassal creating a cadet branch. As I said last time, we're kind of at the right generation for a bunch of these to be created. What's the war goal? Just for this duchy, right? Yeah, so once we have to siege this because we want taking war score. I was trying to figure out if there was a way we could avoid sieging it, but not really. Factions created against us, none of which are powerful. Designate a guardian for my granddaughter. Oh, that might have been why we needed the wet nurse. That would make a lot of sense. Also, we have 43 martial. That's incredible. Yeah, we have so many bonuses towards that. That is wonderful. You want to do a diplomacy education. Okay, that's fine. It's going to go down the list a little bit. We're looking for... Oh, my husband is shrewd. Perfect. You will do great in terms of that. So, let's do that one. Realm will lose land if this person dies. Because the primary heir is Östergötland, which is in Sweden. Yeah, okay. Not a lot we can do about that. Again, it kind of falls under the... If we were going to do vassal management, we might look at it, but overall it's not really worth our time. Okay, ton of people joining and leaving our legend. I wonder whether that gets reset when you reload the game. Like whether it's one of these things that gets that does a recalculation similar to military strength, similar to succession, similar to income. They all seem to do like checks at the start of a new session, so wonder whether that's it. Also, it's spread to 100 baronies. We can upgrade it, right? We can. It will cost a lot of money though. It's going to cost us 300 gold, but this would then get us to the next level, which would at least get us expand the kingdom decision, so we can de jure drift a duchy, which we might not want to do, but it would get us there. Claim on every de jure title inside the Empire of Garthariki. That would actually be a great moment to restructure it entirely, actually, once we get the claim. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to upgrade it. I know that we don't really have the money to spend, but we're going to do it anyway. And then we're going to keep going so we can get the next level. So it's 600 for the next upgrade. Okay. I have learned his language. What was his language? Greek? Yeah, Greek. Oh, it says it here. Wonderful. We have learned Greek. I can send a letter to him to improve his opinion of us, but there's not a high success chance, so I won't do it. Okay. Captured more people. Anyone worth any money? You can get 150 gold for that one. Wonderful. Let's head to the next place. We now have taken war score. Hey! Our ward, after all my lectures and all my shared wisdom, my hostage, Kaisarios, has finally embraced the true faith. I always knew he'd make a good little Ukanusko one day. Wonderful. So we have now converted him to our faith. I find Kaisarios today looking wistful and contemplative, gazing at the people below us. I approach and rest my hand on his slumped shoulder and ask what weighs so heavy on his mind. Oh, aunt, my father is an orthodox and I an Ukanusko. How can I call myself his son when our beliefs are so at odds? I can't help but wonder, who am I? Canavos or Oster? You're loyal to me. Of course, I'm your auntie. For whom the bell tolls. I retreat to my chambers one evening, exhausted and weary from yet another day of tedium and monotony. As I lay on the edge of sleep, I am suddenly stirred awake by the shrill screeching of metal on stone. I shoot awake and see a shadowy figure at the edge of my bed, himself toothy grin, the only illuminated part of it I can see clearly. Or it should probably be his toothy grin. Anyway, I cannot move. I can only stare as it steps towards me, dagger in hand. Then, suddenly I wake once more. It has marked me with this visit. I fear that I will be collected by Tuoni very soon. A fate I must change. I must become immortal. And I enter a request for immortality and I change my legend chapter, or it was a dream and I become level-headed. I must become immortal. Okay. What's the new chapter? I went crazy? Just seeing here. We're stirred in the night by a shocking visit from Tuoni. Since this harrowing visitation, Drifter decided to flee that which others would call inevitable and pursue eternal life on Earth. Alright. We're becoming immortal. That's good. Neighboring rulers won war. My neighbor, King of Sweden, won a conquest war. Well done him. 2 months to siege the capital of Volga, Bulgaria. We've had this many times. You choose the top option if you have it, because it gives you every bonus that you can get. What is my purpose? All is dark around me. Just ahead, a solitary light is there in the distance. Like instinct, I walk across this void towards that single spot of light, until I'm greeted by a lone figure dressed all in white, who looks just like an older version of me. She smiles at me with a kind of warmth only a mother can give, and invites me to sit beside her. Basking in the warmth of her presence, I feel an inexplicable elation and peace. Do you know why I made mortals die, Driffa? It's what separates you from me. You know how precious life is. Your eternity in Tulonella is coming, but for now, there are people below waiting for you. Then say, I get it. I finally get it. Okay. We get the discount towards increasing our legend. A new chapter and we become at peace. Or, no, I will live forever. And we get an existential crisis. Maybe we don't go for the existential crisis. Yeah, I think we're okay here. I get it. So now, if I have a look at our legend, it should have changed once again, and we got another discount. Let's just see. Adventure, returned home. Visited by Uko, who spoke to her directly about the nature of creation and beauty of a finite life. She emerged from this legendary confrontation a changed woman, at peace with the fleeting nature of life and at peace and the peace of Tuonela. Okay. Cool. Definitely good for us, you'd think. Ooh, more people captured. Anyone worth money? No, we need a guardian for our grandson. He's doing a stewardship education. Alright, do we have anybody who can educate him? Yes, my husband. Alright, that'll do. Guess we'll head to the next place. Are you actually at war with me? Or are you just at war with... I think you're at war with him. Let's have a look at who's in my war. Kimmik and Volga, Bulgaria. Yeah, okay. So, I don't think they're actually at war with me. Okay, let's head to the next one. Continue our sieges. Siege of something lost? Wait. I am at war with you? Oh, never mind, I am at war with you. Turn around. Go beat him up. You've converted something. You were converting the faith in Karakurman. Alright. Next up, why don't you convert the Asatru faith down there? 3 years left. Wonderful. Right, head out here. Oh no! We've become infirm, which is a severe health penalty. That is severely bad for us. Okay, is our succession still fine? It is. It was suggested that I switch our heir for succession because he's too old. I would love to. I honestly would love to switch our heir. I just don't think I'm going to get someone else voted for. I don't think we have enough power in the vote to swing it yet. So we kind of have to take who we got, right? Like if I go and have a look at these elections, so like this election here, and look at vote score. So there's 318 voting for him currently, and we get 38 votes. So we can't truly move that where we need it to move, because there's so many other people with votes, and the I guess I trust the judgment of a ruler I like does give quite a lot towards some of these. Maybe we could. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of them are just not voting again, or actually a lot of them aren't voting for him. Maybe there is somebody I could choose. Let's have a look at vote score and just see if we got a secondary. I mean, he's pretty good with his stats, though. We could, in theory, try and keep him alive a little bit. One of my daughters would be fine, if we could get a daughter in here. So, Duke Yar is voting for my daughter. Okay. Duke Yar. So why are you voting for her? You have no negatives. Okay. How about we go for our daughter then? How about we just try it? So this could backfire heavily. We're going to go for our daughter Kraka here. I think that could be good. She's got really high prowess. Her other stats aren't incredible, but she could be fine. She's got high martial. Spouse is legendary. Her child is not legendary. I don't know why I used that word. Our spouse is intelligent, and then our first child is intelligent, and our second child is not. Okay, I think I would be happy with her as our heir. Let's see if we can choose her. Sort by vote score. I'm going to vote for her. Yes. Over my other daughter? Yeah, because if we're doing it... Actually, no. Wait a sec. Why would I choose her over this daughter? I don't know. Actually, the children here are all going to be Amazonian. Why am I more into the other daughter than that daughter? Let's have a look at our vote score for a second. I don't know. I guess I was thinking the Marshal is better. But actually, she's got a better education. She's got a better trait because it's the higher level trait and her husband has that trait. You know what? No, I think she'll be fine. Assuming that Countess Cat doesn't have a weird other reason for voting for her. Let's double check that there's no negative reason to vote here. Like something that's like a positive that's maybe only counting towards her. Let's see. Paranoid like cynical, cynical like cynical. Ah, so it could be that the yeah, it could be that the traits are not going to line up as well. Yeah, I think that could be a problem. Because this person is brave, generous, and wrathful, while this one is cynical, arrogant, and temperate. I think that these three are going to come out ahead. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I'm going to go for her. We're going to vote for that person. We're going to see. I have a feeling that we're going to get more votes there. I can't fully confirm that that feeling has truth behind it, but that's what we're going to go with. Age? Can I do age? No? Okay. Back here. You got 22 Marshal. That's how we're going to find her. 22. Lapland. 22. Garthariki. 22. Holmgarther. 22. There we go. So, we have completely messed up our succession. Currently, many of the titles are being split all over the place. Let's see how this looks. Okay. We can ransom you for 40. I will ransom you for 40. Right. Continue making our way down here. We're going to make money off of the fight, so we are happy to do them, so that's fine. Spreading the word. We can try and spread our endeavor to my vassal Vassal. Okay, we have to choose how we're going to do it. There's a diplomacy challenge no matter what. His diplomacy is 0, ours is 10, so we actually have quite a high chance here. He is callous, humble, and ambitious. So if he's ambitious, maybe flatter him? I guessed incorrectly. Oh well, that's fine. Get our 15 gold for that person. And then get our 15 gold for that person. There's another disease, is there? Really? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Let's also just have a little look here at our succession. Yeah, it's still a little bit messed up. Is that because it hasn't switched our empire yet? So all of these will be going somewhere else. So who's the empire going to? It says the kingdom would go there. Yeah, the empire. Who's currently winning on vote score? Still Thorfinner. Okay. Well, let's keep going. Let's see. We'll give it like a little bit longer. Okay. Let's see. Jarl Bjork created a new cadet branch. Okay. That's fine. Keep going. How's our succession looking? Still a little bit messed up. If it stays messed up, I'm going to have to vote for him. Ah, my education, my ward's education is at an end. He did not change to our culture, but he has changed to our religion. My ward, Caesarios, has come of age, and it is time we left my care. Caesarios' energetic nature was thought to be a sign of affinity for war and combat, but perhaps it was simply unruliness. He has only developed a basic understanding of the subject, but he has at least learned the essentials of managing an army. I can only hope the rest will come with experience, so he is tough soldier and military engineer. Until we meet again. And we get a perpetual hook on him for being his aunt. Okay. And we became rivals. Oh. Okay. So I got a loyal. He's loyal to me, but also my rival. My hostage Caesarios is now a man, looking forward to soon being sent home, as is the custom. His father Basilius Tiberius will certainly be hoping as much. I, however, must look to the interests of my own house. So we can send him home, or he must stay a little bit longer. You will go home, because you're my rival. I don't really want you here. Oh, I'm being attacked by a Northman army with 9,000 troops. Okay. No reason to worry about that whatsoever. Why? Well, because they start on boats, I believe. They usually start on boats, which means that basically until they land, there's not anything we can do about it. I can exchange hostages with you again. No, last time I demanded them, didn't exchange them. I think that's fine. We can make Driffa a shield maiden. 100%. Let's make her a shield maiden. Her stats are insanely good. I would have her be my heir if I could. I don't know if I can, though. Betrothed can marry. Yes, I know why I married you two. That's fine. I'll send that one off. That now means that I have a better heir for... not the Knight's Knight, for the developmental champion. Because instead of having you... oh, I need to wait for the betrothal to go through. I can have the other guy. We're going to banish these Nords the old-fashioned way by beating them up. Or Norse the old-fashioned way by beating them up. Hey! The succession changed, so everything is going to her. Wonderful. Can I get everyone to vote for my granddaughter? Am I even allowed to vote for my granddaughter? Let me have a look here. Oh, we'll wait for the Shield Maiden thing to come through and for the marriage to come through. Seems like a good idea. You've promoted culture in Helgum. Wonderful. So how long till we get the thing now? 41 years. Oh, we managed to lower the average. Oh well. That's fine. Or some other thing changed. So we're really looking for the development map mode. Are all of these our culture? No, so we could change this one over to our culture. Let's do it. Remote culture. Let's start with the highest development ones first. Right, that's fine. Let's go. So it's our granddaughter. Oh, which granddaughter is it? It is... wait. I'm sure it was a granddaughter that we had. It was telling us about there. Oh, there we go. There's her. So she is now married. So you're now in my court. So I was going to make you the developmental champion. Although, are you still better? No. So this guy is slightly better, although he's got old age. Oh, never mind. So actually you are better, because you're probably going to be around longer. Okay, fine. So we married off our granddaughter for no particular reason, apparently. But hey, we're trying things. We have a lot of grandchildren. So she has 19 martial. That's what I was looking for. Just so when we go in here, I can go 19. Is she eligible? She is not eligible because her mother is still alive. Okay, that's fine. We're going to work our way up here because that's where they're going. They're going to the war goal. So we might as well follow them. Even though we're currently infirm, we are by far the best person to lead this army. Is everything going to her, by the way? Yes, so she's winning every election. Wonderful. Seems good to me. It says that we can imprison her when we hovered over her there. Didn't it? Oh no, we can imprison her husband. Why? Do you want to tell me why? Attempted family murder. Can I pardon her husband? I could. Yeah, I'm going to pardon you. The reason I'm going to pardon you is because I don't want that to be something that happens before before, you know, she comes to the throne, basically. Well, I picked a good moment to sort out our succession, I guess. Okay. We succumbed to a fatal apoplexy, the most common death in our family. We were the cultural head, legendary figure, religious icon. We finished the Overseer Path. We fought in 10 wars, 7 offensive, 3 defensive, 1 offensive Great Holy War. Hosted 3 activities, 2 grand tournaments, 1 funeral. And we attended 4 activities, 3 grand tournaments, 1 wedding. Empress Driffa of Garthariki has finally found peace at 64 years of age. She succumbed to a fatal apoplexy. A zealous woman, she fought for the glory of Oko against the heathens in one of the greatest holy wars of recent history. Empress Kraka ascends to the throne. Prone to rage, Kraka's enemies and vassals alike are likely to live in fear of her. Okay. Well, that seems good. She's fought in 2 wars and is faithful. She inherited everything. And this is her lineage. Wait, is she the character that we scarred in the Rite of Passage? I think she is. Oh no. She's also losing so much money. The new Empress. With the passing of my mother, Empress Driffa, the responsibility to lead the vast empire now falls on my shoulders. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and puff my chest over the things I will accomplish. Also, look how much better our stats got upon succession as we suddenly got all of our items. It's pretty good. What's the new thing? Oh, we've got some new daggers, actually. Ooh, we could give these away to people. Yeah, okay. That's probably worth doing. Okay. Let's start with a council position sorting out. So you're fine, you're fine. Spy Master. This guy is a fantastic Spy Master. So we're going to put him in that position. And he likes us at 100, so we don't need to give him the land immediately. Chancellor. You're a fantastic Chancellor. Again, I'm just going to put you in. It seems like a good idea. And then, Marshal. Now, you would be fine as a Marshal. You actually love me. You think I'm great. I'm going to put in this guy as a Marshal for now. He's continuing to increase county control in Orbran Osh, which I think is fine. It's now held by the new High Shaman. Are you actually making money? No. Oh, yes, you're making 0.8 per month. Wonderful. So our High Shaman is actually making money. You'll love to see it. Nominate successor. Well, if we were actually, now that I think about it, if we were our sister, that would be great. We could have nominated Driffa. We're not our sister. So, who are we going to well, I mean, we could nominate our sister for now. Ingurthur. She seemed like she could get the votes, so let's go with that. Let's do it on this screen as well, because this is slightly better. Right. So, their sister Ingurthur. There we go. That's who I'm going to vote for. She was number 2 on the votes anyway. So, or Ingurthur. So, it seems like a good idea to vote for her. There we go. Estonia. Wait, is that the same sister? Yes. Okay. Lapland. Same sister. And same sister. I double check. I vote. Nope. I voted for Driffa on all the other ones. Oops. Wait. Is it Driffa I want to vote for? It is Driffa I want to vote for. Who happens to also have 16 diplomacy, which is why I got confused. Right. I vote for my other sister. Sorry, put the wrong sister down. Okay. Cool. So now if I have a look. Yes. So she's first to all of them except for the kingdom, which she should be first from once they start voting for whom I voted for. That seems good. Lifestyle. So, wait, do we have a diplomacy education? Not diplomacy, learning education? We do. Oh, okay. So we've been working down learning. So we have pedology. Oh, learn on the job. Oh, wow, I didn't even realize. That's where a lot of our stats came from. I knew it was some item, but I was thinking in my head, that's a little bit too many. But we're also getting 20% from what these guys are giving us, and we're getting a percentage of our husbands as well. And he's giving us this as a base. So he's giving us 2, 5, 3, 2, 2. Each of them is giving us stuff. In fact, I can increase my learning even more by putting somebody who's actually good in at the job. He's also a powerful vassal. So there we go. That's fine. So that's actually going to increase our learning even more. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Legend. I'm sure it will let me inherit one. Yes, I would love to inherit this legend. Start owning. Perfect. We're losing so much money per month. That's absolutely fine, though. Need a worthy successor to the Champion of Champions. Do we have one? Yeah, we have this person or this person. I'm going to go our half-sister is 31. She seems like a good successor. Right, that's fine. We can negotiate an alliance with my aunt. That's fine, I think. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, right. What else do we have in here? So, wards can gain additional skills. Cultural acceptance gain is up. Different cultural opinion is up. Different faith opinion and faith conversion cost is down. Cultural fascination is up, which is good. Increased development in county efficiency is up. Learning per level of devotion also got applied to us, so that's pretty good. Do we want to keep going down this path? I don't really see a need for the last two. I mean, development growth is nice, but I don't really see a need for this. We could go down whole of body, try and increase our health, but again, I don't think there's a need for that. I think we need to go stewardship, honestly. I think this is a great opportunity to go for stewardship and make some money, because honestly, we could use it. Like, we could use quite a lot of it. Maybe even try and go down this path to get vassal tax contribution. Maybe even get to avarice. Yeah, let's just go here, monthly income. There we go. We'll take that for now. Okay, legend is in 263 baronies. My god, that spread quickly. So that's almost done. Okay. This is good. Grand Tour. It's fine. We can pardon our husband. Apparently our previous character pardoned him and he's done something that requires attempted family murder. Yeah, I'll pardon him for now. That's fine. Right. We could lead this army. That's fine. Carry on. Okay. Just let some of this roll through as it's now working out everything it needs to work out about us. It was an event that didn't fire, I'm assuming because we're leading an army. Okay, more legend promoters are joining. The number of baronies that are spreading the number of baronies it spread to is huge. Why is it saying all these legend promoters join, but we only have 4? Oh, maybe that's because maybe every legend promoter leaves when your character dies, but now they're just rejoining because we started owning it again. That's probably it. Okay. We've got this land. Wonderful. Enforce demands, so we get the titles. That seems fine. Okay. We can now disband our troops. Once we get back to our... Actually, we should be able to... Oh, we're in another war? Oh, of course, we're in a Northman army war. That's fine. Don't disband. Go over... Deal with the Northman army. Wherever it actually is. Is it here? No? Right. You. Where are you? Yeah, so they're up there somewhere. So why don't you go deal with them? Yeah, go sit on the water somewhere over there. That's fine. Next thing that we want to do is this new bit of land that we've got. Can I take that land off of you? I don't have limited crown authority. Alright, now I have limited crown authority. Makes people dislike me slightly. I'd like to revoke your title. You will not accept. Alright, well. Sucks to be you, because I'll be taking that, and I'm allowed to. So. Right. Go here, to the land that was recently sieged. Okay, and take it. Necessary embellishments. Don't want to do anything for this here. I'll let it grow naturally and get a sledge and spread chance. Okay. You've defeated their army. Being neighborly. I can give this guy a threat to make him support me. I did. Okay. He has now rejoined the legend. That's the Basilius there. We can lawfully imprison my cousin. He's a dynastic kinslayer. You murdered someone in our dynasty? Who did you murder? This guy. Okay. He was executed. I mean, that's not really the same thing. I mean, I think I can... Yeah, I think I'll pardon you for that one. I think that's a little unfair. It's not like he, you know, plotted a murder. He executed him because... yeah, because he'd done a crime, I'm assuming. Then the guy was mad at me and I lost some stress. That's fine. Okay. So that out. We're losing 35 month right now at Salt Fort. Nice. We captured this guy as a prisoner. Do we have enough from just the sieges? We do. So I'm going to ransom you. Because I can. I would like my 11 gold, please. You're now going to head over here if you can. Let's go. Thank you for all your money. I will now enforce my demands. I'm now going to revoke your titles. Wonderful. I'm now going to grant your titles to the Ukanusko High Council. So I'm going to give you both of those. Wonderful. So he now holds that. He loves me. That's good. Right, give me your money. All of these, I'm just like, give me whatever money you got. Honestly, it's... I just need it. Okay. We're a little bit low on cash currently. You're bankrupt. I can scrutinize the ledgers for anything that can help. Confiscate religious property or tighten my belt. Alright, religious property it is. Losing 43 a month. Why are we losing so much? Is it just because I have troops raised? Yeah, troops are costing us 41 a month. And our marshal isn't as high as our previous character, so it's costing us more. And our previous character had more discounts, I assume. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's head over here. We should be stronger than these guys, so I'm kind of happy to drop in on them, actually, and just win. Fort Grandeur went up. Okay. Station Men at Arms, we'll do that in a bit. Oh, all of our buildings finished. Oh yeah, that's fantastic. So we should now be making a little extra money. Not a lot, but a little extra on all of them. Yeah, so maybe we won't be losing money once we end the war. We're landing. We're defeating. We have defeated. Nobles are common people. Who do we want to spread our legend? Nobles gives us prestige per legitimacy. This gives us control growth. Or it's about Driffa and no one else. So we need the discount because we're never going to be able to afford it otherwise. Level of fame has now gone up and level of devotion has gone up. Level of fame going up gets us extra opinion, which is nice. That'll mean that we're going to make more money. Level of devotion going up is also nice. We're actually making a ton more money already because raised armies have stopped costing so much. Oh, because he switched to organized armies, so therefore reduced the cost of our raised army maintenance. Oh, well that helped. Yeah, that definitely helped. Also, we have a ton of money from winning that battle by the looks of it. Yeah, we got 403 gold because we wiped them. Oh, because Northman armies get wiped. They don't retreat. Yeah, of course. So you actually wipe the army, so you get a ton of money from it. That's actually huge. Right. Forced demands. So he loses Viking exile and loses any money he might have had. And we get reprieve from Scandinavian adventurers for 5 years. Wonderful. We can now disband. Our legitimacy went up from that, although our legitimacy was already max, which is cool. And I think we're good. Right. That should stop costing us as much money when it finishes. So it just needs to reinforce, so that'll be fine. You can go back to managing the Royal Guards or something similar. Yeah, why don't you do that? Manage our Royal Guards. Okay. And I think I will go back to ending the episode. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.